Good morning. Welcome to Dyson Sphere Program. Sorry. Well, last time we queued up a lot of research. So a lot of that is on the go. We tried to figure out setting up a more permanent central base and realized we needed a bunch of stuff to do it. Specifically, we need foundations. And to build foundations, we are going to need some high-end materials to do it. So this is the starting point. This needs to be iron. Alright. So this one. Now I need these coming out. Actually, I need to get over to here, right? Huh. Although, now that's interesting. That automatically... jumps over another belt. I don't remember that doing that before. It might have, I just didn't pay attention to it. And speaking of which, I'm gonna clean up this belt set up here. I don't need to, I just feel like it. Alright, I'm getting sidetracked. But that shouldn't really be a surprise to anybody. I'm gonna go from here to here. And then over to here. And then over to here. Oh, you know what? No. I'm not gonna do that. And I'm not gonna do that. Is that... I'm gonna go this way. Yay! Alright. More upgrades available. It's gonna need some power at some point, but... I don't have any towers. Let's do that. Now, the next thing that I'm gonna need is... Oh, I don't have any of those. Am I making any of those? I don't think so. I think I just did the core things. What do I need for this? Well, that's not what I needed, but that should give me a good start on it. Probably need some of these. Why am I making steel here? Just to have steel? I need iron plate. And I'll get rid of some inventory at the same time. I would at the same time, except that I forgot what I was originally coming over here for. I came over here for this. Alright, so do I have enough now? No. So it is these guys here. Yep, that's what I needed. I'm sure everything else helped as well. Alright, all this work for something that's relatively temporary. And we do this, then over to here, then over to here. I don't know where I'm going from that point, but and we'll continue this like that. I can do one more building here. Alright. Leave that at that for now. So, there's 3 things that I need, I think. No, I need 2 things. I need steel and brick. And I have both of that. I need assemblers. Need power for assemblers. So this is gonna be foundations. Now I need an exit for this stuff. So that's gonna be here like this. And this can keep going like this. And then I just need to bring this to here. And this is gonna go there. And these go in, those go out. This goes in, this goes out. This goes in, this goes out. This goes in, this goes out. And we have foundations. Perfect. Alright. I need storage. This is as good a spot as any. Oh, just outside of the power range. I guess there? Probably be better if I had the power range on. Alright, so that I don't care about limits. I'm just gonna let it go because it's gonna take a while to do that. And I'm going to figure out something else. Which I'm not sure what else that I am going to want because foundations are kind of critical. What am I at for other stuff? Feels alright. Yeah, basically everything that's critical has been set up. I got lots of power generation at the moment. Well, I guess. Do thermal power plants work off of these guys? They do. Oh. Are they more efficient that way? Conversion rate 80%. Let's see. Well, it does seem to use it slower. So I wonder if it's better to use this and not that. Well, I don't think there's any way that I can do this without disrupting the power. No, it's not too slow, it's just slow. I think I'm gonna do that. It seems more efficient to do it this way, so I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna need some initial power to do conversion, but I do have an amount already. So that seems to be keeping up. Every time I do this, I end up having to remember what button I use to rotate. Because I should have set this up similar to the way that I do other games, but I didn't, so... Well, now I pay the price. How many more of those do I have? I have 5. So I could probably do with putting more down. And it's not like I need to worry about oh, whoops. It needs to be like this. Sweet. What do we get from that? I have no idea. I don't even think we do get anything from it, but whatever. All good stuff. Alright, well, I'm gonna increase this a little bit. No, that cannot be done. However, if we do this, 1, 2, 3, and put that there, that should take care of everything. Alright. Well, that's power generation taken care of. I don't know how many of these I need. Probably, like, lots.
Foundation, a terrain leveling tool. Yet we cannot use it to change the planetary landforms at will. We can only level the surface to ground zero. If the foundation is used for high grounds, it will gain soil pile. On the contrary, if it is used on the ocean or low-lying areas, it must consume soil pile. When installing a foundation, either choose a kind of decoration or without decoration, even only surface leveling.
I'm assuming each block needs one foundation. It says 3 by 3. Yeah, that's not very much. Alright, well, I guess we're waiting again. Can I increase production? Don't know. Probably need to increase production on this at some point. But power is pretty good, so I'm not gonna complain about it. Foundation painting. So I can do special painting? That's interesting. I'll have to play around with that because I'm just gonna go with boring old gray for now. If I increase production on this, how can I do that? I guess if I move this down, I'm gonna need more of assembling machines. Yes, it's too slow. Well, it's fine. It's not too slow, it's just slow. Alright, I need circuit boards. Oops, no, that's not what I want. I want this. Alright. Build precisely 10. I need a bunch of these. What's my limit on this? Alright, so that gives me 20. So that should be a good foundation. Terrible puns. Alright. So that's probably good enough. Need to put that in. Alright. Now we need... this goes in. This goes out. This goes in. This goes in. This goes out. This goes in. This goes out. I don't know if that's better or not. But I have a feeling that foundations are going to be a key thing here. I can make a bunch of them manually. I think. I don't need to... Yeah. I mean, obviously it's going to end up taking forever to do, but... Mind you, it'd be really cool if I didn't waste all my foundations here. Alright, so that being said, now that we've got a foundation of foundations, we can start working on the mall. And by that, I mean a central location in which we can start picking up stuff. Where is the equator? They seem to be growing smaller that way, so... actually, you know what? I can go like that. And I can actually view the planet. Alright, so that pole is completely water. And this pole is not. So I'm still going to end up needing to fill in a bunch of stuff, but... And there's some resources I should be able to get, so that's where I need to go. Yay! And you said it was too slow. What are you talking about? I have faith in you. Alright. Where's this pole? Oh, there it is. Alright. Let's do some cleanup. Why are you not... Where's my control? That's the button? Okay, well, I guess that's the button. Controls on this are slightly different than most other games, which is throwing me off for the most part. But I also use a left-handed keyboard, like a one-hand keyboard, so I end up having to remember what my controls are because it's set up differently, and every time I play I'm reminded of it and I'm like, I gotta change that, and then I never do. Because the moment I'm finished, I forget that I had to do it. I just don't know how much of this I need to... Oh. Well, there's lots of stone here. There's some iron. Oh, you know what? Maybe the first thing that I build up here is another foundation factory. Because I'm gonna need to... I'm gonna need to clear out that stuff anyways. And since foundations are basically the biggest thing that I'm gonna end up needing to build in all of this, that should be a priority. It's alright, I thought I'd have enough time to pour my coffee. Alright, so where were we? We were gonna drop a couple of foundations. Lack of item. I am all out of foundations already. Yay! Alright, well... This is gonna take a bit anyways, so let's do exactly what I was planning on, just decided on. Now I'm gonna need some power at some point too. So This obviously is not going to be perfect. Ooh, that's not good. Guess I'm gonna have to go around this for now, because I don't have... Sprayed cargoes are used as raw materials to produce the next level products. It can obtain the effect of extra products or production speed up. I don't know what that is. That's definitely a new item to the game, because I do not remember that being a thing the last time I played. Alright. So I've got power up there. I've got a few more foundations. Ton of stone. Alright, let's do some more foundations. Yay. The cool thing about having a central storage pickup here means that you can put it in a space around, and you just need to go around and pick it up. And you just keep expanding downwards and pull everything towards it. Oh, out of foundations again. That's fine. We're going to... clear out a few things, and then we're gonna start cleaning this up. Because this has got to go. Yay! And you said it was too slow. Although, that being said, I am probably open to a few upgrades. I've only got blue open at the moment. Have I got everything blue already set up? I do. Is there anything that's only blue science? I mean, I call it science because it's like... Okay, so that's already queued. Yeah, so until I can get the red cubes ready, that is all I've got. So... let's do this. Now, since I want to maximize this, I'm going to do something which seems weird, but I am going to put these on everything in multiples. And the reason for that is these, well, see how these things make the circles? And how, like, these circly things around it? Those are the mining pickups. The more mining pickups that we have on this, the faster that these are going to deplete. Normally that wouldn't be a huge, a good thing, but we want to clear out this as much as possible. And that can't happen with this, because it's going to be in the way. So, I can make this disappear with foundations, but I'd rather use the resources for something. So, if I can deplete it as fast as possible, it's going to end up giving me the most options, because I'm going to end up being able to utilize those resources, as well as clearing things out. So 2 birds, 1 stone kind of thing. I think that's the best that I'm going to do right there. Okay, so those are all powered. Now I need to figure out what to do about this. Pipe these all in.
Your production compound has reached a certain scale. Now, click the Statistics panel button at the bottom right corner of the screen to view statistics. It includes the output consumption of each item, electricity data, etc. Use these dynamic data can help you to manage your production base.
Oh, interesting. I think I've used this before, but it's been a while. So this is batteries, which I don't know if I've unlocked that yet, but real-time power, that's fine. Default order. Production ascending, production descending. Oh, wow. A lot of control on this. Alright, this is good. This should give me a good idea on how to gauge certain setups. Alright. Well, first things first, we need to maximize... Unlock the energy matrix. Alright. Which gives us what? I need this and this, which we are not producing any of these at the moment. We are not even close to generating that. And I'm not going to worry about that yet, either. Because I am going to concentrate only on foundations and getting the main hub taken care of. I was coming down here for something else. That was these. Oh. Did I just grab all of them? Huh. Well. What do you know? Alright, I have too much stuff in my inventory. So, I need to do something about that. Got a bunch of stone. And the other thing that is really awesome for building this way is you can utilize the even lines of how the planet is laid out to make the factories a lot more uniform and neat, which will appeal to those of us that are rather particular about our building layouts. Alright, so I can do 2 of them with that. So those don't seem to overlap very well, so this is gonna be brick. Alright, so we've got that. Now, we need to clear out this. Which again, same thing, is we will try and maximize this to fit as many buildings on nodes as possible to clear out this as fast as possible. Because the sooner we clear this out, the more we can move on to something else and put something in its place. Normally that would be a bad thing to clear it out too fast, because the faster you clean it out, obviously, the sooner that you have to consider other alternatives. But in this particular case, I'm gonna make a few more here, just because I can. And since I need one of these Tesla towers anyways, might as well. Alright, so expand that to there. Again, we want to clear this out as fast as possible, so the faster that we can, the more that we can improve the production on this, the better. We're not, I don't care so much about efficiency as that it is we're unlocking stuff too fast. It's not efficiency we're looking for, it's just speed, all out speed. The more we can clear this stuff out, the faster we can start building other stuff. And that's all we care about at this point. The fact that we get foundations out of this is awesome. But that's not the primary goal at this point. Because, I mean, even if we were preparing all of this stuff and then dumping it in a big bucket for use later, that would still be of benefit. Alright, what am I at? I have very little backpack space, or inventory space, whatever. I'm going to... you know what? I'm going to do this. And for right now, I am going to dump some stuff here. This is not permanent. All I'm doing is trying to clear out some inventory space. Oh. How did I not know that that did that? Okay, well, now I do. Apparently that button just does everything. Which I was looking for that last episode. Alright, got that going there. So now I just need to bring this to here. And that to there. These guys can jump in there. And now this is going to spread out here, which I'm going to need to do some clearing. Which is going to end up using up my inventory space again. But that's alright, because we currently are in a very good place at the moment. Because we're starting to finally make progress on a centralized base. You know, obviously it's not a real base because there's no walls or anything, but I can call it a base. My highly efficient cleanup process. In which I go all over everywhere. Backtrack a lot. It all gets done in the end, right? Oh, hey. More achievements. Alright. I have no idea what this actually gives me. And I have completely run out of research items until I can get red cubes. But that is all good, because we are... Oh, and there's an oil node here. Which means if we're ready to set up a temporary setup for oil to get cubes going, then that's good. Okay, so I'm gonna get some foundations going. To do that, I'm gonna need a couple of these, which couple is all I've got. I'm going to need a lot more of those. How can I make more of them? I cannot, because spray coater. After setting up the spray coater on the conveyor belt and inputting the proliferator into the sprayer. So what's the proliferator? Proliferator Mark 1. Input the proliferator. Wow, that's more of a tongue twister than I thought it would be. Proliferator into the spray coater from the conveyor belt port above the spray coater, and it will be sprayed on the cargoes. When the spray cargoes are used as raw materials to produce the next level products, it can obtain extra products or production speed up. Will also increase the power consumption. So basically, these are boosters, which requires a great deal of materials and coal to do. I'm going to store these here for now as well, because I'm not really needing those yet. Alright. I need to go back here because I need some materials. let's say that I do this and make these. What would I need to do? So I would need this and this, right? Which is fine, because I'm not going to be able to use these for these anyways. I am done with blue cubes at the moment. I also need iron plate, and what I might do is I'm gonna do this like this. It's not quite a splitter, but it'll do the trick. I have picked the absolute perfect spot that has no power. Okay, so that is got all except the stone brick, which I can bring from here. Sort of. Like that. And then that should be that. And I don't care about storage, honestly, because all I'm trying to do is get this to be built without me actually having to build stuff. And if I can free up some stuff from my inventory, all the better. That's it there. I don't want that. I want that. My production has reached its limits, because these guys don't have enough stone. So, and there's so little stone is getting in here that it's actually going to affect my overall production. This can only stack 20 at a time? That's kind of silly. Oh, whatever. Okay, so I can put one on either side, which I don't have because that's the whole point of me doing this. Uh... Well, that's not much good. Oh, it's gonna be a while. Having a more permanent setup for a lot of this is going to be very beneficial. This is still trying to max out the production on this. You know what? How about that? And I am going to do something silly. I have one splitter available to me. So what I am going to do in my silliness, I am going to put down a splitter. How do I there's a switch pattern. Okay.
Splitter with 4 directions. It can split the passing cargo or balance the cargo on multiple conveyor belts. The splitting speed depends on the conveyor belt speed. Use the tab key to switch between different styles, and click it to set priorities and filters.
See, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to eliminate this. And put this like this, and then I'm going to connect that to that, which is silliness, but that will split and guarantee that at least some stuff goes to both of them. So even if the production isn't huge, it still ends up providing materials to both. Even though this is somewhat of a temporary measure, because what I'd like to have is a more permanent setup somewhere else. like, you know, where I'm not gonna actually have my permanent base. But I need these to start the ball rolling, because I'm gonna need to make more foundations up there and clear things out. So now the cool thing is like, none of this is going to be wasted, because even if I pull up some of the production, I can just reroute this to a central production line at a later date. It doesn't matter how much I'm making of this. It can just be there. Alright, I think that's going to be enough for now. I can come back for some later, because that can just be working away. Now, the one downside of doing this is I'm going to need soil pile, which the only way to get soil pile is to do higher ground. So I'm probably going to end up reaching a point where I'm going to have to start clearing out lower level areas in order to make enough soil pile here. Now, end game or even mid-level game in this, we're gonna have so much soil pile that we're not gonna know what to do with, just because as we get to other planets and terraform other planets, there's gonna be other styles of planets that are like mostly mountains, and other ones that are like there's ones that are all water planets. So there's basically nothing. You've got tons of nodes, but the only way to get to the nodes is to actually build foundations and move them to the surface. Which, the complexity of this game is just absolutely amazing, and the fact that they can do it without like having a supercomputer to do it is pretty incredible. Because they've basically simulated, well, actually they have a solar system simulator, so you can actually visit solar systems without like the maps that these are based on. They've got a viewer, like you can't play anything, all you can do is just visit the planets and view the planets, but it's pretty incredible. How far away can I get this? And what was I doing originally? I think this is what I was planning on doing. And then I don't know if that reaches. Is this gonna give me enough power? It's not. So I'm gonna have to pull this up. And I'm not gonna connect to it anyways, right? So there's my power. There, yeah. That's right in line with that oil node. So let's boost the production on this. We'll do this. And maybe a couple more. Yeah. That should be the limit there. And then this is gonna be like that. That's gonna be like this. Obviously, I can't do that. So that's gonna be like this, I guess. One of these days I should sit down and actually do the math on some of this stuff, but some of the... well, especially with that proliferator, a lot of the complexity of this game ends up skewing the your ability to actually figure out what the math actually is, because as okay, so that's got that, and we'll link that up. This is gonna be steel. So as soon as you think that you've got the production levels figured out, they throw you a curveball and increase the production levels on it, and then you have to recalculate and figure everything out all over again. Lack of item. I used up everything. It's fine. It's fine for now. It's fine. I'm gonna drop all the rest of the stuff that I've got here, I think. That I can't reach, which means that I'm gonna have to do that, which is fine. Let's get this all pasted. Get this here. Now we're gonna bring this up to, say, here. No, because we've got, that's gonna be there, so this is gonna be like this. This has got, oh, wait, that is stone, so that's gotta go to here and then to here, because that's the brick. And the planning on this is pretty awesome because you don't actually build everything right away, so you can plan things out and then just wander around as it's building. So see how they kind of hologram first and then because you actually have, like, you've got, I don't know if you've been noticing, but there's little nanobots that, well, I guess they're not nanobots, they're flying bots, these guys. They're the ones that actually do the work. So you have to make sure that all of these guys can reach everything. The farther away they are, the harder it is to build it, but it's similar to blueprinting. I mean, blueprinting is a lot different, but it's similar in that you can lay everything down and not necessarily have the stuff built yet. Alright, so that is that. Now, one of the things that I am going to do is I'm going to build one of these. I only need one. But apparently I'm going to build 3 of them because I can. And this is going to be the central.
You built a wireless power tower, which is suitable with long-distance power transmission caused by its longer connection distance. What's exciting is that it can also charge mecha by using electricity from the grid.
What he said. I usually end up doing this as a nice central spot because this lets me come back to here, and as I'm running around gathering up things, it's also charging the mech, which will reduce the amount of fuel that I need. At this point, it's not a lot, but every little bit helps. I'm going to need a lot more of them, but at this stage, I don't have the materials, a ton of materials set up to be able to do the production on this, so it's gonna be what it is. This is straight, so we're gonna do this like this, and then this is gonna be like that, and then I'm gonna use some of these guys because I've got them there. Oh, I need power. Again, cool thing is this is a huge connection link. Now, let's see if I can spam this. I can only do 2. So that's that, and power. Like that. Then that and that for now. Now, let's do this to here. there. And yes, this is very long and drawn out for a temporary setup. But why is that not? Just because I'm... But I need this to produce as much foundations as possible. Not for the foundations, but for... I mean, yes, for the foundations eventually, but I need this to... So that's not getting as much as I'd like it to. Where's my limiter? So it's still picking up here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make another splitter. Because this seems to be producing enough for this, but not enough for this. I don't know if it's conveyor limits or if it's production limits. So what I am thinking on doing, because I mean I've got a lot of these being produced. Yeah, see these guys aren't doing anything. So what I'm thinking is I am going to dismantle this. That should kick these guys into full gear, so they're producing enough for that. Now all I need to do is take this, like this, all the way along to here, like that, and then connect to there. And then as this is building, now I don't know if that's going to end up being 100% useful. Well, I don't seem to be having any issues with iron, but I mean, or with, energy will be depleted soon. Oh, can't get through there. Alright, let's go to our handy dandy recharging node and get that, and then I am going to dump this stuff in. Now, I'm not going to have this permanently here, because I'm going to... What I need to be able to do is to put this in a location that's going to end up fitting the majority of the materials that I need. This is only going to get me so many storage containers. So I need to have it at a level like, say, here, that is going to give me the maximum amount of storage containers available. This is literally temporary, because again, I want to maximize production on this to pull as much as I can out of this, so that why does it seem like these guys are producing more than these guys? Oh, because they literally are. I'm going to do stuff. What am I going to do? I'm going to see about building a splitter, because I'm starting to think that the splitters are going to end up being very useful, of which I have absolutely zero materials for. Plan B. When you're flying by the seat of your pants, nothing sounds more official than a plan B. I don't know if you are going to notice, but if you watch my videos, you will know that I have very obscure references from time to time. And you're like, 1 in 100 people are gonna go, "Oh, I get that reference." Yeah. It's not necessarily what I'm going for, but you're gonna do it. I know you are. You're sitting at home and you're like, "I get that reference." Have you all feel like Steve Rogers? In Avengers. Oh, this production doesn't seem as nice as I thought it might be. I mean, it's probably going quite fast, but still doesn't seem fast enough. I don't need to worry about the steel production at any rate, because it seems to use less steel than it does bricks, which Yes, because it uses 3 bricks for every 1 steel plate. Alright, where am I going? I am going this way. Because I need this to go... Go pick up some more fuel. I don't have any power issues, I think. We're at like 65, 75% thereabouts. So we're good on that. But I don't have much more time available to me. Steal some of this. Which apparently I can't do a whole lot of stealing because... Well, I wonder if I should just go crazy on this. That gives me 5,000 foundation. I'm gonna take all of that stuff. I'm gonna take all of these guys. And I'm gonna take all of those. Okay. And we'll just keep going crazy with this. I am definitely using up a lot of soil. At some point in time, I'm going to end up needing some of this water, but honestly, the amount of water that's on this particular planet, I don't think I need to worry about that. Now, the next thing that I'm going to end up worrying about is this. I need a path. all the way down here. And the reason I need a path all the way down here is because what we're gonna do is run power along one median. See how the one line is thicker than the other? That's a median for the planet, which means that this runs all the way in a straight line from one end of the equator to the other, or one pole to the other. So I don't have enough power. I don't have enough power. Why don't I have enough power? Because I don't have enough fuel. Why don't I have enough fuel? Because those guys aren't running. Because these guys need to run to get these guys to get these guys. That was a slight miscalculation on my part. How do I fix this? I mean, it's still running, just running at really low power, right? I don't think the buildings have stopped, have they? No, because it's still producing stuff. It's just not producing as much. Oh, that's what I ran out of. I ran out of soil. I didn't run out of foundations, I ran out of soil. So I have enough buildings, I just don't have enough production power. So what if... Yeah, see... I need those to be powered. I need this to be powered. So I guess, do I just spam some more stuff and hope that it works? What do I need for these? Too much stuff. Yeah, see, this is working. It's just working really slowly. So as long as I end up boosting production of this, should be fine, right? So that should increase my production levels a little bit, which should end up increasing the amount of these I build, which should in turn give more fuel to this, which should produce more energy, which should speed things up, right? Theoretically? Well, we're now at a point where this is keeping up with everything. It's just running slowly. What if I do this? And obviously it's not going to be as efficient at producing fuel, but it should give me enough of a steady supply of fuel to Is there no way to upgrade these things? I'm gonna do that. That should pull it faster. Which should get more there. Which should theoretically boost the power. Which should cascade through. So now we're back to 75%. 80%. Oh, you know what? I was looking at this wrong because this orange bar needs to be better. Okay. Let's see if we can boost this a little more. How many of these can I get? There. It's not connected to power. That's fine. It doesn't need to be connected to power right now. It will, but that's not critical. I'm gonna drop this here, I guess. I'm gonna do this and change it to this. I don't know whether that makes any difference or not, but makes me feel better. And that uses up all of those that I've got. So from the looks of things, this production rate kinda works. So it's gonna pull in enough for there, but obviously it's not enough to supply the entire network. This is barely keeping up. Well, what I might do is see whether this makes a difference. Like that. And then instead of it being like whoops. This, I'm gonna delete out these guys here. I'm gonna extend this down to say here. No, here. And then put these guys in down here. The idea being is that I want this to be the new location for all of this. I'll pull up these and move them down there. So that way I can extend out this production level by small amounts. It destroys them. Okay, well, that's fine. Yeah, I don't need those resources, honestly, but... Alright, power production. I need 3 more of these. There, and there. Now I need a way of getting this into there. Hopefully enough fuel makes it down this direction. I have a feeling that it is not going to do that. Oh. Did I run out of room? I did. Whoops. One littered. Pick up litter. Well, I'm gonna do this first, and I'm going to put these down here. So this is gonna be there. And then... Oh. Where's my litter? Where did I litter stuff? There. That is very difficult to see. Alright. So... let's move this down here. Like that. Which is still not quite enough fuel. So this seems to be perfectly fine. It gets fine down to about there, and then it stops being fine. So what I think I might do is I'm going to get enough for some splitters. So I need... need some gears, I think, right? I don't have enough, let's get him back, which I can't, so I have now littered. This is gonna have to be temporary here. Temporary, but permanent. Alright, I need to build these, so... now, I need some of these, and then I should have enough now. Oh, well, that's the reason why I don't have enough. Alright, oh. There we go. I'm going to dump some of this in here. I am going to dump this in here. I will dump this in here. I'll dump this. No, I'm gonna make some foundations manually. Like this. And that's gonna have to be it for me, because I just looked at the time that I have, and this I'm not gonna have enough. So I don't have enough time anymore today. So thank you very much for watching. Please like the video if you like the content. Subscribe if you want to see more content, especially if you want to join the streams. If you subscribe, you should get notifications for new streams. I stream every day about 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're up then and you get a notification because you're subscribed, and you want to join, feel free to come on, comment, make suggestions, ask questions, or even if you just want to say hello, that is good too. But yeah, I had fun today. Looking forward to doing some more building. Maybe I might end up doing some more of this on my next day off, which will probably be close to a week from now anyways. But have a great rest of your day, and bye-bye.